from Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Cleveland Guardians. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. Big storyline coming into this one.
Off and get back to his old self today.
First pitch coming your way next. Today's starting pitcher, Logan Allen. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just fine.
All right, ready to go here. Ian Happ up to hit.
Left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Comes up empty.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Got him looking. Now one away. And he'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. And now it's Alex Bregman. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-1. Ground ball left side. And he beats it.
He's in there. He's safe.
Great try there.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Man at first, Seiya Suzuki will hit next. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. This one in the air. Manzardo under it. And there are 2 outs.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Michael Busch.
Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
0-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Bregman, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Naylor throws to first in time. That ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Now the Guardians will get their shot, still scoreless. We go to the bottom of the first. Pitching for the Cubs in this one, Shota Imanaga. What do you have on him, Singy?
Well, he's not a scout's dream because of the height, an undersized pitcher, but the heart is there and knows how to work the corners of the plate, add and subtract velocity to keep the hitters off balance.
Steven Kwan digs in for the Guardians. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
That one missed. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him looking for the strikeout. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike three. Here's the Guardians lineup now. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, Boog, one reason for those long balls comes from the lineup being aggressive and confident. If they maintain that approach, they could hit a few more today.
Jose Ramirez in the box. He's a player capable of being the engine of a lineup.
Yeah, every team in the league wants a player like this, and plus, he's a big video game guy, which is always a bonus.
There's a strike. Ramirez went deep in his most recent game. Oh, 0-2 now. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Two outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Kyle Manzardo. Hitless in the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. And that one almost hit him. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
One, two now. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. We played an inning. No score. We move ahead to the top of the second now. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Slings to first. One pitch and one out.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance. Had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Here's Nico Hoerner. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. It drops in, gets away a little bit. So a man aboard now with one away. So up next, Carson Kelly. On the ground, right side. Rocchio to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Down to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Stepping up for the Guardians, David Fry.
Looks like he's wanting to work.
In the air out towards right center. Crow Armstrong takes it in for the out. One up, one down.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Gabriel.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Gabriel Arias.
Ball inside.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on, when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Here's Brayan Rocchio. 2 for 8 in the series so far. And first offering is fouled off. Rocchio with a homer in his last game. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. The 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Outside low, ball 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. That's down and in.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning getting started. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Crow Armstrong launched a homer in his most recent game. This one ripped, but foul to the right. swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Away. Clearly that was the plan right there, and he just wasn't able to put it in play. And that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
So now the DH spot, Matt Shaw. In the air on the infield. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs, left fielder Ian Happ.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. 0 for 1 after striking out looking to start the game. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
He swings and fouls one off. Top of the 3rd, no score. That one way inside. Two down, nobody on. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. Still no score. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Bo Naylor leading things off and takes a strike. Right through there for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians. Oh, 0-1 now. That one ripped right center field. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. Can't make the grab, and it drops. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Nolan Jones. 3 for 7 in the series so far. That misses off the outside edge. Man at second. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 1-1.
Those are the pitches that make you wonder if this offense is being too patient with their approach. Lots of fastballs in for strikes, not even a swing. They're more than capable of making contact with those pitches, so they need to let it fly.
And that's a strikeout looking. picks up strikeout number 7.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Kwan in the box now, takes strike 1. That's out to center field. And that's a base hit. Schneemann around third. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Gets to it with a slide. Over to first. Got him. A beautiful play to end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. 3 innings complete. This is Guardians baseball on the show, Ohio. Back here in Cleveland. So up now for Chicago, Alex Bregman. Foul ball there. Bregman goes 5 feet 11 inches, 31 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. Swings through that one for strike 2.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. That's inside. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it. Fires to first. In time to get him. 1 away and the strikeout.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder Seiya Suzuki.
And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. He popped out his first time. Popped up. Two down.
Up next for the Cubs, first baseman Michael Busch.
Stepping in, Michael Busch. He's 0 for 1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Check swing. He went. That is strike 2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Kwan moving back for this one. And that is that. So they make short work of them there. And midway in the 4th, it's the Guardians 1 and the Cubs nothing. You're watching Cleveland Guardians baseball on the show, Ohio. Here in Cleveland, bottom of the 4th, Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians.
Oh, Manzardo.
Shota back to work. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it hits the top of the wall. The relay throw, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, it's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Now it's the Guardians DH, David Fry. Fly to center his first time. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Smoked on the ground a second. Fires to first in time.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
In the air, right field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Relay throw home. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
So no one on after the sac fly. Brian Rocchio now at the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Ha!
2 down, nobody on. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Guardians, catcher
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Ball.
Just missed. And the sweeper misses.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Guardians 2 and the Cubs nothing. Ready now for the 5th inning. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. That to right. Jones under this one. And there's 1 away.
up next for the Cubs, second baseman
Nico Horner will come up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Just a slow ground ball this time. Throws to first
Got
in
him.
time.
That's an out.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Carson Kelly.
So digging in, Carson Kelly. 0 for 1 so far. On the ground to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw.
Yep, he made it.
But it's not in time. Base hit.
I think he got a little casual on that play and took it for granted a little bit. So maybe just as much of a mental mistake as a physical one. And with 2 outs, that's a tough one to swallow for the entire defense.
So a man at first. So up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. That one lifted to left. Kwan on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Guardians 2 and the Cubs nothing. In media by memorizing the words to Go Cubs Go. I asked Imanaga if there was one other song that he could learn in English, what would it be? And he said, A Whole New World, the theme to Aladdin. Out to short, Swanson. Now the throw to first on the run. And it beats him. What a play.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
Nolan Jones, the next to hit. Caught looking his first time up. And that one fouled off. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good eye right
inside.
there. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. So that removes their last challenge. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Guardians, left fielder, Steven.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Steven Kwan digs in now.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. They're up 2-0.
Just give me one more chance to shine on the highway. Hey.
Back now at Progressive Field. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
Yeah. Can I tell you about the sun? Can I make you believe that in the summer when they burn it, don't burn out the leaves? Look at me staying on keeping the healthy sheen. That's how our function could be. Start this production with me. We can mark time with a band. Music composed with a jam. L-O-V-E, love. And that's word to plug to J.D. Dub. My round is door. And now heat reside way past sun. And we love sun. That's it.
At the plate,
Leading
Matt
off for the
Shaw.
Cubs, the designated hitter, Matt Shaw.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Fouled off down the right side. And that one moves his feet. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. The 2-2 on the way. This one in the air, center field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Cubs, left fielder, Ian Happ.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next for Chicago, Ian Happ. Tap foul at the plate.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Way inside, gets out of the way. The Cubbies down by a pair, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Out to short, Arias. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Here's Alex Bregman, 1 for 2. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Foul ball.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
Popped in the air, left field. And that is that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. This is Guardians baseball on the Show, Ohio. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Self-motivation is a virtue, and the lack of that can truly hurt you. It takes us to save us. The money will never change us. We gon' do what we made ya. Got it grind till it take all the pain away. It takes us to save us. The money will never change us. We gon' do what we made ya.
Popped up. Swanson makes the call and the grab.
Up next for the Guardians.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Manzardo.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo.
Oh, it was a rough patch coming in, but his swing looks much more confident today. His timing is better. He's staying back on the ball.
And first offering is fouled off. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Carrying well. Gone. A solo shot. And they add on. It's 3-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Next to hit, David Fry.
High.
In the air, right field. 2 away now.
Up next for the Guardians.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gabriel Arias. That's in there. Strike 1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Guardians tack on another with this home run. It's now 3-0. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Up the middle, Rocchio whips it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Cubs, first baseman Michael Busch.
Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. And that one pulled foul. The Cubs trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
On the ground to the left. Ramirez sends it to first, and Swanson is set down. And that is the inning. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. You're watching Cleveland Guardians baseball on The Show, Ohio. Back here in Cleveland. So in now for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio.
Brian Rocchio.
That
No,
one misses.
that's too high.
And it's 1-0. Ripped, but it curls foul.
No.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot, and they add a run. It's 4-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. To the right side. Bush takes it to the bag, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Center fielder, Daniel Schneemann.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Daniel Schneemann. That's in there. 0-1. Sliced hard but foul. Just outside. Gonna count 1-2.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Way inside. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2. Popped up. Swanson moving under this one. Out number 2. And now Nolan Jones.
Right fielder, Nolan Jones.
Ball. No, that's in.
The 1-0. And
Ball.
downstairs.
Hee-haw!
Now he's challenging the called strike. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Hey.
Next offering popped in the air, right field, and that'll do it. Solo shot for the Guardians this inning. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Welcome back in a new. Arm of the mound to start the 8th, Tim Herron.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Base knock center field. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Up next for the Cubs, catcher
Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit. Hard hit to right center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Horner flies around 3rd. The run scores all the way from 1st. Fires to 2nd too late into 2nd with a double, and that was hard hit.
Got on plane with that pitch. Not as far away, but out there a little bit. But he let it travel, tracked it, didn't try to pull it. And that's something that can help you get going, get on track. Maybe a little bit too late in this ball game, but you just never know.
So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong. Maybe expecting a bunt here. 3rd baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Man at 2nd. And a big swing and a miss. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Cade Smith, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Zabrowski, the lefty, warming up as well. 0-2 now. In the air, left field. And it's foul. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's the 0-2. Next offering misses down and away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Runner in scoring position, nobody out, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So now with 1 away and a man at 2nd. Next is the designated hitter, Matt Shaw. Swings through that one for strike one. That misses the zone, and that's ball two. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two now. Fouls it back with two strikes. Two. Stays alive. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough.
So they bring on their closer in the eighth, Cade Smith. So back to the top of the order. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ian Happ. 0 for 3 in this one.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. Smith, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. And Ian swings through.
Well, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Out towards right center field. And that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
I was born in the city. No one gonna bring me down. Yeah, I was born in the city. Don't you beat me down. Yeah.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one down. Digging in, Jose Ramirez.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
On an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Fastball for a strike. 0-2 now.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
The 0-2. Sit down on strikes. Strikeout number 8.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. Got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
So digging in, Kyle Manzardo. He's already homered here in this one.
Ball 1.
2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one hammered but pulled foul. And a 1-1. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-1.
And that shot shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
So 2 down, David Fry digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Fouled off left side. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Rips that one to right. And that is that. Guardians tack on another with this home run. Last chance coming up for the Cubbies. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Alex Bregman.
Fought off foul. Oh, 1 down. And that is out of play. The 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Slinging it to first in time.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
High fly ball right field. Jones has a beat on it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs, first baseman.
So they're down to their final out. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Michael Busch. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That's smashed towards center. And this one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
So runner at second, 2 down. Dansby Swanson will hit next.
Ball one.
Man on second, 2 down. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper. In the air, left field. Kwan turns to the right on the move. And that'll do it. The Guardians salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
I'd say you're lying if you say you don't feel a 5-game losing streak. This W definitely helps them relax a little bit and take some of the pressure off from it going to a 6, 7, or even an 8-game losing streak.
No me voy a olvidar, firme con mi pie plantado, yo nunca me voy a arrodillar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho si me vas a hablar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho, estás hablando con el voz. Estamos saltándonos aquí, los platos dan pa' dos. Si la prendo molotov, man, estamos aquí, todos los míos están on go. Todos los míos on go. Ellos me ven de frente sonriendo.